Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Hetland here, the Rodeo Roundup 2016 PBR World Finals. After tonight, we're going to be on the home stretch into the championship Sunday round. In arena announcer Matt West. Matt, this has been not only a year, but a World Finals to remember so far.
We're 2 days into it, and it's already quickly become maybe the most dramatic World Finals in history. It's incredible what's happened in just the first 48 hours. The world title race continues to just kind of surprise all of us. The guys that are stepping up here at the World Finals, putting smiles on everybody's faces because there's a lot of really good guys stepping up at a really good time.
Absolutely, and if you look at the top 5 in the world standings, you've got one old guy in there, JB, as we said it in the press conference, but you've got 4 young guns that are on either side of them, and it's amazing what these guys are going to do to the sport after these older guys start dwindling off a little bit.
You talk about JB. JB's only 29.
You did call him old, though, at the press conference.
No, that was Sean Gleason that called him old. Joal's actually right up there, too. But, it's so exciting to think about the future of our sport. You look at a guy like Jess Lockwood, who's 19, he's 5th in the world. You look at Cooper, who's 22, Kaiki, who's 22. Those guys, they have so much maturity, but they have so much youth on their side, too. And to be riding at the level that they're riding at, not just the talent that they have, but the maturity they have as well. And even Jess Lockwood at 19 years old, this kid is a mature athlete, and he's a world title contender at a very early age. So it's exciting to think about not only what's going to happen on Sunday, but what's going to happen in 2017, 2018, 2022, because I think it just continues to get better and better and better.
Absolutely, and not only is that race one of the closest, but we have, we've had some drama in the World Champion Buck and Bull race after the second round. Yeah. And that's a question that's left unanswered as to what's going to happen. I've got a lot of social media questions about it, and maybe you can answer it. You may not know. I don't know. But with Cochise having to be let out and Wallace taking a rewrite on high test, that means that Cochise has not had a buck out, so he cannot technically qualify for the World Championship?
Yeah, I mean, basically, it's essentially like getting a rewrite opportunity if a bull hips himself. It takes, and we've seen that happen in the last couple of years. When a bull hips himself, he basically takes himself out of the equation, takes himself out of the competition. And that's what's unique about the way we're doing this world title race now, because they've got 2 opportunities to really show that they are the greatest bull in the world. It's basically like coming in here. You come in here with a clean slate. We know what you've done all season long, but can you perform at the biggest stage of the year? And it's a lot of pressure on those bulls. I promise you, it's a lot more pressure on the guys that own them and that are flanking them, because I can promise you they're probably the most nervous people in this building.
Absolutely, and Matt Sharping is from my neck of the woods, and airtime last year he pretty much had the bull title handed to him on Sunday, and it was just a horrible, crazy happening out last year that lost him that title. And is it going to be history playing itself after getting his horn stuck in that chute gate round 1 and get the lowest score, the 8 left?
Don't ask me that, because anything could happen. I'm a huge Matt Sharping fan. I'm a huge fan of the bull airtime. I think that bull has nothing to prove to anybody. I think he's continued to show us why he's in the top for world title race. I think he's shown us time after time why he's got T-shirts with his picture on them, why he has got such a fan base. I mean, the bull is as big a star as any of our guys, and rightfully so. With that, we saw some pretty rank outs last night with some of the other world champion bull contenders. It's such a unique perspective to sit back and say, okay, let's see what you got. Well, we know what they're capable of. The thing is you could get down to the NBA championships and put your best free throw shooter on the line, and they could still miss a free throw. And that's the great thing about the sport is anything can happen at any time.
All right here, right now, before Sunday happens, what's going to be your pick?
My pick is this is going to be the best World Finals ever. Man, I don't know. It's interesting to see the first 2 days. JB looks to be unstoppable. Cooper Davis had a buck off last night, but I got to say, Davis Dream, in my opinion, and I talked to a lot of the bullfighters, a lot of the guys today, Davis Dream looked spectacular last night. He bucked really hard. Kaiki just doesn't change. I mean, he's stone cold all the time. And so those three guys have, man, I don't know. We're 2 days into it. We still got 3 days. We still got 4 rounds left to go. I promise you. I can tell you this. By Sunday afternoon, by Sunday evening, I'm not going to have a voice.
I bet.
I'm going to be that excited. I am, because I'm the biggest fan in Las Vegas. So I'm going to be speechless by Sunday night. I'm not going to have a voice. I promise you I'm going to be that excited, because it's going to be that much fun.
Absolutely, and it's a pleasure to have you as a full-time in-arena announcer now for the PBR. You've worked your way up so far. And I mean, you've done all the interviews on TV breaks. People at home don't get to see that, but we've known each other a long time, and I'm just so honored and so proud of you for maintaining your dream, being a PBR lover, and now being an intricate part of each and every performance.
I appreciate that. It's been a lot of fun. You know, collectively, we do a lot of the production. We come up with a lot of ideas together. We've got a great team, and just to be a part of it's a dream come true, man. So I appreciate it.
Absolutely. I know you got a production meeting to go to, so I appreciate your time here with us today.
You bet, man. Anytime.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Hetland here, 2016 PBR World Finals. Round 3 is about to begin with an arena announcer, Matt West.